Hello everyone, so this is the second video on my camper that I've been building. So I just spent some time cleaning it all out, and I went down to the store and bought some plywood. This is, I think, 3/8 plywood. Had some damage on the, there's damage on the corner, so I got it marked down. And I'm gonna put this on the walls. And I got this board here, which is 1/8 inch, kind of got a smooth finish on it, and I'll put that on the ceiling. My solar panel came in, which is great, but I need to get some cords with proper fittings that are long enough, so I won't be able to put that on today. But I got some lights, so I might be able to wire the lights and put them on the ceiling. And yeah, I guess I'll get right to it. I'm gonna take a measurement here and cut my plywood. Nice. Well, that worked pretty good. Okay, so I got both of these cut out with their insulation on it. Here's the other one here. So the next thing I gotta do is the ceiling. I got the one side laid in there, and I'm just gonna screw it, fasten it through these holes right now. I'll probably have to drill some more for the long run, but for now I'll just do it that way. Okay, so those will sit there now. Do the other side real quick, and they'll get held up just like that. Alright, that's all fastened in there for now, and unfortunately a 4x8 sheet will not cover this all the way, so what I might have to do is cut it and do half of the ceiling, and then I might have to go down for another sheet to get this last little bit, because it's not going to fit that way. Okay, I ran some wiring across that I'm gonna put some lights on. Put some outside lights here and maybe here. I'll get at least these two back lights done, because the last one will be on the front piece of wood, which I still have to cut. Alright, got one light on, the wires coming out the back there, and 3 more to go. Alright, they're both in, and on the back I got my wires I just got to connect. Then those 2 wires will plug in to this connector, and then on the front piece of plywood will go my 3rd light, which will go right over the doorway. So I'll kind of have a triangle of lights. Okay, time to put this ceiling piece in. Well, I didn't think this through. I can't get out of here. Okay, it's up there. I think that's looking pretty good. Alright, kind of got it up. You have to do something about this, but that's basically how it's gonna look. I'll have to fix that seam. I got 3 lights, which is nice, and this is gonna get snipped and wired into these wires eventually, and then it will be right behind the wall. But for now, this will have to just hang here. But yeah, let's turn them on. Alrighty. Not bad. It's pretty light out, so it's hard to see how bright they are, but I turned them on last night in the dark and they were pretty bright. So, nice. Pretty happy about that. And let's turn on some more stuff. So, possible issue, I decided I'm gonna rivet through here because it gives a nice smooth finish, and they're aluminum and it'll look good, I think. But the rivets I chose are like just too short, so I drilled a hole, but the rivet has pulled itself out. Okay, so I found these rivets here that are a bit longer, so they poke out a bit more, and then I'll be able to put a washer on this side. They're the same diameter though as these ones, so I guess that's fine. So I'll just put those ones in and see how they look. Okay, well, this one went in good, but the same thing kind of happened. It still sunk into the wood, and I was trying to put a washer on the end. The washer got pulled right through, or popped off. I couldn't hold it on there good enough. I mean, it's holding the wood pretty good, so I think I might just leave it like that, and then if they end up not working in the future, that I can drill them out and then put longer ones in or put bolts in or something. The holes will already be there, so not a big deal. All right, I'll carry on. Okay, so the time has finally come to permanently, oh, nice. The time has finally come to permanently install these windows with caulking and screws and everything. So I'll do that. Okay, I did this when the camera was dead, but I went down to the store, got some more plywood, cut it to length for down here, and used the brad nailer and put on some quarter round so it will sit on the floor nice. And I went and ripped a 2x4, so I'll put 2x2 along the top to keep it nice and strong on top, and then I'll put them inside the camper, replace these old ones. All right, so I got these all nailed on, so now it's a nice solid piece. I just cut these off to length and then sand them up and get them ready for paint. Okay, so between that last clip and now, a lot of time has passed. I actually work on a tugboat, so I got called out for 41 days, so I kind of had to leave the project alone. But this is kind of what I did when I got home, and I didn't film it all because I was in a little bit of a rush to get going on it. So this is what it looks like right now. I put a piece in here to support the ceiling instead of a, because those plastic blocks didn't work too well. I did some painting, installed my side cubbies, and I swapped out the laminate floor for some rubber mats because I thought that would just be easier to keep clean and I could take them out easier. I also used the canopy that I cut up earlier and cut it in half to make bench seats that fold up on hinges, and this one does the same. Then I also wired my switches up, just got to put a faceplate on, and yeah, that's kind of what I've done so far. I gotta do some wiring, and right now I bought another canopy and cut the ceiling off of it, and right now I'm dropping it onto the ceiling of this camper so that I can kind of have a little bit of an overlap here so the water won't drip right on the windows, and I can kind of screw stuff into it for a roof rack as well. And I'll probably cut this a little bit shorter, but this will be kind of like a bit of an overhang at the back to keep me dry when I open the door. So yeah, that's kind of what I've done so far, and I'll just continue working on it and hopefully keep you updated this time. This is probably going to be the end of the video because unfortunately I have to go back out onto the boat and I don't know when I'll be coming back. So I'll get it out before I go, hopefully, and then hopefully I'll be able to finish it when I come back.